Hey, good morning guys. Welcome back to my channel. We're doing Get Ready With Me, because that's what we do over here. And this week I think we're going to focus on Ensleyreign palettes. I'm going to use Groovy Garden this morning. I've already started my foundation, the Loreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. I used my brush to put it on, but I feel like I can kind of see it a little bit, so I'm just going to go over with a damp, clean sponge, just to make sure it's blended in nicely. I think that should be good. And I just did one light layer of that one. I don't want a lot of foundation on today. Not today. Okay, let's see. One second. Alright, for bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Sculpp. It's contour stick, but you know. And I forgot this one's messy. Darn it. Why do I have to drop things? We'll throw some of this on. And let's grab a brush. Me and Grace have been up for a bit, because I'm getting her ready for all this week. She's going to get up at the time she would get up for school, which starts next week. So we both got up at 6 this morning. I told her, I was like, if I don't have work, I'll get up as well, because I want to make sure she actually gets up and stays up. Yes, I am that kind of parent. But kids have such a hard time that first week. Actually. What? Bad, eh? Kids have such a hard time, especially the first couple of weeks of school, especially because like the summer, they're all pulling all-nighters, or they're staying up later than what they normally would. Like, I seen the little kids outside last night, like kindergarten, grade 1 and 2, and I was like, man, like they should all be, like, why are they not home in bed? Like, I think a week before school, I would implement at least Monday through, or Sunday through Thursday, getting, you know, kind of back into a groove for school. I'm surprised David's not back yet. I'm gonna grab a bronzing powder. Let's use this one here. Oops, come back. Oh my gosh, stay there. Just gonna everything that I use will be in the description box. just do that for now. So the Groovy Garden palette is on the warm side, right? Yeah. Looks like this. As you can see, I hit pan in these two shades right here. But I want to play around with this and get like a better idea of the formula. I mean, we're going to use this one today, and then we'll use other Ensleyreign palettes throughout the week. I have them all pulled out. I just want to get a better idea, like, do I actually like Ensleyreign? Is it a favorite or no? Just gonna grab a couple of items. I'm gonna grab my Danessa Myricks blush.
Was it both floors?
Both what?
Both floors. Floors?
Top floor. No, just top floor.
Just top?
Yeah. Just 2 apartments upstairs. Rare Beauty. Why did you go over and look?
Well, I walked by it when I'm home.
Yeah, 2 apartments upstairs, but they had 2 back. Nobody should be in like none of those.
Oh yeah, it's fenced off.
Yeah, I think like 8 people, 8 home apartments, or more.
Yeah, maybe. It's just 1, 2. I think those ones are like double as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna mix this one. Well, these 3. I'm just gonna mix them. I feel like the lighting's a little bit off this morning. I'll show you guys in natural light when I'm done. This is a good palette. That's a nice one. Nice and dewy. Can I reach this? I wonder if I turn this on. Probably turn the other one on too for you guys. Hold, please. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Should have probably done this before I come on. But I didn't use these lights yesterday and it was fine. There we go. It's a pretty blush. I'm just gonna take this sponge and go around the edge. It's pretty, I like it. Okay. For eyebrows. Do I want to use this today? I might pull this one out today too, actually, this Hourglass palette. Possibly. We'll see, actually. What is back here? I'm gonna grab my Rimmel Brow pencil. Put some eyebrows on. I'm debating what blush I want to use. I do have no work tomorrow, so tomorrow I'll probably do a not so basic eye. kind of feel like this morning, excuse me, although there's a glow to my skin, I feel like my skin doesn't look as hydrated as it has the past the past week. Brows are done. I had a drink. I should probably get another one. One brow. I mean, I can always come back to my brows later. And then it's like, where's my lips? They're there. Okay, I'm going to go into the Live Tinted face powder. Nice. And then I'm going to go back a little bit more into this one here. I'm just going to swirl. Because there is a blush in here too, so I guess maybe I'll just use that today since I don't really know what I want to use. It's pretty. Okay, let's get on to the eyes, because I think the complexion will stay right here where it's at. Alright, for the eyes. We're gonna start out with the shade Bliss, which is like a neutral nude. I'm gonna put this all over. And then we're going to go into, I'll probably mix these two shades right here. Just to start this look out. And those two shades are called Free Love and Mystic Mauve. feel like every time I use this palette, I almost always use those two shades. Then I'm gonna go into I think Foxy. Like I think I'm gonna end up using these three shades here too. So I'm gonna go into Foxy first, which is this shade here. Leave that there, and then I'm gonna go into I think I'm gonna mix these two here. Or actually I'm gonna go into this one here first called Good Vibes. I wish this palette had a mirror. Going on a smaller brush, really getting this one in here. Not going up as high. Blending it. I want that shade on the lower lash line. I don't think the mattes and the Ensleyreign palettes is what has my curiosity. It's the shimmers. If they're still my favorite or not. So like I said, I've tried some other brands like Bella Beauty Bar, Blend Bunny, Adept. Odin's Eye. So here we are right there. Now I'm gonna go into that earthy, actually you know what, I'll do that one, do I do it now or later? I'll go a little bit into this one here. Earthy Ember, so this one right here. Just put that just right out here. I feel like I'm not digging the complexion right now. Are there kids outside playing already? Jeez. Sure sounds like it. Okay, I'm gonna go back into the first shade that I use after I clean this brush off. Just to blend over just a little bit. Okay. 4 shimmers. That's pretty. I like it. These are the shimmers. The go-tos for me are like these 3 right here. I think though that I want to go into, I think Vintage Vibes. It's just this one right here. I think I want to use this one out here. In the middle and then blend it outwards. I don't know, you got work too. I don't know what you're laughing for. It's a pretty color. Yeah. I just gotta text Dad to get some buns on his way home from work. Yeah, well, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go into this one right here. This one's kind of chunky, called Retro. I'm gonna go back into the Vintage Vibes one. Then I'm gonna go back into, I'm gonna mix Good Vibes with Earthy Ember, so I'm gonna like mix these two. Put those directly right here. And then whatever's left, I'll blend it over while keeping my eye open. So it looks like that. Yeah, I don't like how thick the Ensleyreign shimmers are. So, let's see. These three here are flaky and thick, so like you'll get like big flakes and stuff. This one's kind of in between being flaky like these three and then being smooth like these three. These three here they're smoother and you're not really getting any flakes, like your finger's not gonna sink into them. Your finger definitely sinks into these three. I know that because I've used those three a lot. The middle one's kind of like an in-between. This was the first Ensleyreign palette that I bought. Then I'll go back into Trippy. Nope, not Trippy. Vintage Vibes. I want to go into Vintage Vibes. The color story for this is perfect for fall. I mean, year round. And then we'll go into Good Vibes and Earthy Ember again. And do the same thing over here. Go right here. And then blend over with the eye open. That's pretty. Just cleaning my brush off. My forehead looks like it has no bronzer on it. I don't know. I'm gonna spray my face while I think. I'm gonna use the Milani Make It Last. Just take this sponge and just what am I feeling like is off? And I don't like how dirty my mirror is. Like I can't really see. I might run the NYX brow glue through my brows. Just for a little more structure. I think what I need to do is pick my makeup out the night before so I know exactly what I want to use. Let's see. I feel like something's off, but I don't know what it is. For lips today, I think I'm going to use... I do need mascara. Let's use the Kosas, what's it called? Soul Gazer mascara. Or is this one too bland for this eye look? Well, you know what? We'll see. This shadow combination is so pretty. I will take you guys to the window for natural light in a minute. I think what the problem is this morning is my lighting. Yeah, this is a nice mascara, but again, it's very like barely there. The wand is like an hourglass shape, and it's rubber bristles. But I find I'm having a hard time grabbing my lashes with it, which I don't like. I do have mascara on my, nothing on this brush, just blending over. I do have some mascara on close to my lash line, but we will leave that alone. Won't worry about that. Let me move these brushes. I might add some more bronzer when we're done here. I might grab a different bronzer. I need to see it in natural light so I can get a better idea. Yeah, I can see me enjoying using this one on like more natural makeup days where I'm just gonna do like my base makeup and then throw a mascara on, or like a quick shimmer, or I don't know, a neutral matte, something like that. It's not bad for today's look, but I feel like I'd want more lash for this look, if you know what I mean. I like these shadow colors. And I'm a one coat mascara. I don't go back in. I believe in my younger years I would go in multiple times until my lashes look like spider legs. And I don't do that anymore. I feel like I have something, the invisible hair or something on me. Can't really get mascara on this side, but I will blend as if I did anyways. Okay. I think we will I do really like this product, but that being said, I think I'd rather it as a blush, just combine the bronzer and blush together and use it as a blush, not as a bronzer. Just not giving me what I want. take care of that in a second. Okay. For lips. It always comes down to like, what do we want to do? Do we want a red lip? Okay, let's actually put this one on and see. I either want to do this one or this one. This is the R.E.M. Beauty what do you call it? Glossy Balm in Cherry Cola. We're gonna wear this one today. Okay, I'll take you guys over to natural light so we can get a better look at how this is looking. And I'm also gonna take a mirror so I can check out my face. Okay, we're in front of the window. Let the light adjust. I mean, skin looks nice, not as glowy as it has been the past couple of days. Did I do my skincare exactly the same last night? I did, so I don't know, maybe this morning my face is just like, well, we're sucking up all that moisture. I like the eye look. Yes, we do have some mascara on the lids, but no one's really gonna be up close to my face. And I like these there is a nice sheen to the cheeks. Yeah. This is today's look, guys. That Cherry Cola lip gloss, it's not so like red that it looks red on the lips either. I think do I see a hair? No. Yep, I think it looks fine. I don't see makeup sitting on my skin. Maybe in my nose crease right here, tiny bit, because I have dry, like very dry skin. But it isn't, unless someone's like really up into my face, they're not gonna see it. Not bad, not bad. Alright. The Ensleyreign palettes, I pulled them down, they're right there. What I'm just gonna do is just grab one a day and use it. Like, I have no work tomorrow, so I kind of feel like tomorrow I should probably use the Cosmic Dreamer palette. I feel like whenever I open that one though, there's multiple looks in there that I want to do. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna do Ensleyreign this week. I just want to get a better feel for how I feel about the formula. I have suspicions that I enjoy the mattes more than the shimmers. I say that though because like I really like the Odin's Eye, the mattes and the shimmers. Let me set you guys back up here. I'm gonna get this video posted. Let me know in the comments if you have the Groovy Garden palettes. If you don't, is it one that you were thinking of getting? It's very, to me it's very fall. If I had my time back, would I have still bought in this one? If we're being honest, no. I feel like it's like a lot of repeating. I don't know. When I look at it, what catches my eye the most from here is these three shades right here and these three right here, and then probably like I really like these three shimmers and this one here. I'm not really one to use like these two or this one. These are good for deepening up, but I don't need three deepening up. I probably could have just done with just the brown or one of these two, not all three. This one's very pretty as well. But I feel like some of these all shift green. Like I have these two on the lids, and you would think I just have one of them on there. So I don't know. Some of them are just so similar. Like personally, I think they could have not done this one. Like keep this one, because this one is different, right? That's like fall leaves. And keep this one, but I think I would have gotten rid of this one and put a different tone. And based on personal preference, I'd probably get rid of this one that I put at the front of my lid as well and put a different tone. Because we do have, like, why can't we get a shimmer that kind of looks like this, or that has more like a, I don't know, like a dusty peach or something in it. I don't know. Time back, I think I should have not bought this one. I do like the mattes the most in this palette, and I do like the shimmers, but I don't like the formula of these three because they're, like I said, they're thick and they're flaky. I think there's too many colors that are too close once they're on the eyes. I don't think we need both of these. Even for someone who's light skinned, I could have just done with just one of these two, not both. Like we could have knocked, I'd probably, personal preference, knock this one here out and put a different matte that is not any of these colors. I don't know. But yeah, it's a pretty palette. It's a nice palette for fall. I think it could have been condensed down though. Either condensed down to a smaller palette or throw in some different fall colors. Anyways, this was my first Ensleyreign palette, and when I first got it, I really did enjoy it because it was my first indie palette, first palette kind of like this. That's not like mainstream drugstore. But that being said, now that I've played around with other brands, we will see where I stand with Ensleyreign. I'm not gonna stop buying from them because I still like the brand itself and I still like the palettes, but I'm not going to be buying all the palettes that they come out with anymore. It literally has to be a color story that I will reach for. And just based on what I'm thinking, I find that the reason I'm probably not pulling for this palette is because of the color story. There's some shades in here I don't know. I do like this one kinda, but I don't know. Some of them I could have done without this one. Or at least, like I said, a condensed down version. Will I continue using it? Yes. But it would be nice for me to get more use out of it than what I have been using it. Anyways, I'm going to confuse myself if I keep talking. Like the look. Tomorrow we'll use a different Ensleyreign palette. Like I said, I think I might do Cosmic Dreamer, but whenever I open that one, I'm just like, because there's so many looks I can see with that palette. Alright guys, thanks for watching, hanging out with me this morning and getting ready for work. Until tomorrow, enjoy your Monday.